Welcome back, wax friends. So today I have a really fun video for you guys. This is a collaboration with some of my wax besties, Martha's Fragrance Corner, Chris from Wax Books and Woodsy, and Stephanie Melton from Steph's Loves Life. And we just thought it would be really fun to do 25 rapid fire wax fragrance questions just to kind of see, what we think about wax and kind of like our habits and our preferences. And we are going to tag some people in the video. So if you are not tagged, please feel free to join in. We want this to be open for everybody. So just go ahead and dive on in. The first question I'm going to read, and I'm going to read all the questions off over here on my computer and then just answer them as quickly as I can. The first question is candles or wax melts? So I would say definitely wax melts. About 99% of the time I am melting my wax melts. Occasionally here and there I'll have a candle, but 99% of the time I am a wax melt girl. Next question is woodsy or fruity scents? So I am a fruity lover at heart, so definitely fruity scents for me. Number 3, spring, summer, or fall, winter? I would say I'm definitely a spring, summer girl, although I am starting to dip my toes a little bit more into fall, winter. I think maybe after we make the move, I don't know, maybe that might change because, I'm in San Diego, Southern California, where it's always sunny, always hot here, even during Christmas. So maybe, when we go to the East Coast and I have like more seasons, maybe that will change. But for now, definitely spring, summer kind of girl. Hot plates or Scentsy warmers, number 4. So I actually melt both. I would say mostly Scentsy warmers, but I do have some of my favorite Julian hot plate warmers. I think the combination of both is excellent. I do like the Julian hot plates, with the Scentsy element warmers and also the 25-watt bulb warmers from Scentsy. I think it's the best of both worlds because Scentsy warmers kind of release the scent a little slower, so it kind of lasts a little bit longer. And my Julian hot plate warmers are hot, so they are heavy hitters and they can really release the scent fragrance quickly. So I think a combination of both really works well and best for me. Okay, number 5. Vendor wax or Scentsy? So I do melt both Scentsy and vendor wax. I would say I'm probably 90% Scentsy and maybe 10% vendor wax. I have dipped my toes into retail wax recently, and that's been really fun. But mostly Scentsy, but I do still buy and melt vendor wax. Okay, number 6. Would you prefer to buy multiple smaller size wax or loaves of scents that you love? So for me, definitely I would say I prefer multiple smaller sized wax. One of my favorite vendors is Dessa's, and she just has like a full gamut of sizes. She has like her little tiles, which is great if you want to kind of test out a scent. Then she has her breakaway bars, which are a little bit bigger. Then the brittles, which is personally my absolute favorite size for vendor wax. Then mini loaves and full on large loaves. And she does offer all the scents and all the sizes, which I think is fantastic. So yes, I prefer smaller sizes just because I am the kind of person where I would rather have my wax, melt it completely and not have to store it anymore. And if you have big loaves, you chop it, you have some left over and you have to store it. So for me personally, even if it's not the best value money-wise, I personally like smaller, multiple sizes. Okay, number 7. What is your least favorite scent note in wax? That is easy. That is rose. I am not a big floral lover. Now, I do like some sweet florals or like fruity florals, but rose is a really, really hard one for me. Now, I will say there is Cozy Cardigan from Scentsy, and it does have blushed rose in the scent notes, but I swear I do not get any of that rose in there. It's so blended together nicely. So rose for me is definitely my least favorite scent. Okay, number 8. What is the most underrated scent blend? So I'm going to break this up Scentsy and Vendor. So for vendor wax, I'm going to say pink sugar. I feel like a lot of people don't like pink sugar. It's so great in blends. It's great on its own. It's a favorite of mine. I don't see a lot of people talking about that one. And then for Scentsy, I would say Graham Cracker Crunch. Like, nobody talks about Graham Cracker Crunch. You know, it was around a couple catalog seasons and it just kind of went off the face of the earth. And I don't see in a lot of warming videos, and man, the light is starting to get a little crazy, but you know, we're out camping. I don't see a lot of people having that in their empties videos. So Graham Cracker Crunch, it's in my club. I love it. It's a great one. I think if that one's ever eligible for our voting, we should definitely vote that one back. Okay, number 9, the last scent you warmed. So the last scent I put in my warmers was Scentsy's Disney Lilo and Stitch Aloha Adventure. It's a really great, nice fruity scent. I think it's like maybe pineapple, passion fruit, and I don't know, some kind of berry. It's really good. Okay, where are we at? Number 10. What's the last scent you bought? So the last scent I bought was also from Scentsy, and that was actually the new Encanto collection coming out. I have it somewhere. At least dropping stuff. This is the packaging for it. The wax bars aren't inside, but that's the packaging. Here is one wax bar from it. And this one is Señorita Perfecta. But yeah, that's the last wax that I purchased. Okay, let's see, where are we at? We are at number 11. Do you double bag? I do sometimes, kind of depends on the vendor. Obviously, I don't bag my Scentsy. But like, I like to bag Rose Girls. I think her wax can definitely benefit from double bagging. If I have some around, or if I notice like maybe the vendor has some, hold on one second. I'm gonna pull this down. Oh, just because I feel like that flare is annoying. Okay. Yeah, if I have some extra bags, I'll double bag stuff. I'm not super good about it, but yeah, I do like to double bag when I can. Okay, let's see. We are at number 12. Do you store wax by vendor or by season? So I personally store my wax by vendor. I don't know, it's just easier for me if, you know, I'm like, I'm gonna pull out some BCS, some Sassy Girl Aroma. I don't know, that's how I like to store my wax. Plus, like, I like to use bins and drawers, and I feel like most vendors have like the same size wax, so they stack really nicely that way. You can like fit a lot into like a smaller space if like they're all kind of like the same size. Number 13, your top 3 favorite scent categories. Okay, so number 1, bakery. Hello, love bakery. Number 2, is this a scent category? I don't know. I'm gonna say it's a scent category, and that's gourmand scents. They're not necessarily bakery, but they're kind of foodie scents. So I would say number 2 is gourmand scents. Number 3, probably fruity, because I am a fruity lover. So yeah, I would say bakery, gourmand, and fruity scents. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? Number 14, blend or single notes. I personally, I like both, but I would say if I had to pick one, blends. I think vendors do some amazing work with some blends. Like, things just come together. Candle Nurse and Teddy Bees, just examples off the top of my head where they have some incredible blends that are just so sophisticated, so unusual, but work together. I think that's a really fun thing. So I am a blend kind of a girl. Strong thrower or soft and subtle. Strong thrower, smack me in the face and pop me in the booty. I like strong wax. Number 16, morning or evening melter. I would say both. Like, I have wax in my warmers 24/7 pretty much. Honestly, I do. I do put my wax in the morning, and I like to leave it in all day, and I'll change it out the next morning. I am not about that life of changing wax out multiple times a day. If a scent just doesn't perform, then I just kind of suck it up and wait until the next day, just because ain't nobody got time for that. Okay. Where are we at? Number 17, name the first 3 scents that come to mind. Okay, let's see. Bonfire Beach, Pink Sugar, and Vanilla Waves. I don't know. All 3 scents that I love. Yeah, really good. Good scents. Okay. Number 18, fresh linen or sweet bakery. Definitely sweet bakery. There's another thing on here. It says, what are some scents that make me nostalgic or relaxed? But that one doesn't have a number on it. So I'm going to do it just in case anyways. For me, I would say like pink sugar. I don't know. It just takes me back to, I don't know, this happy times. Okay. Number 19. What is a heartbreak scent you can no longer get? I actually wrote a little list out because the list is long but distinguished. So for Scentsy, I would say almond croissant, apple butter frosting, French kiss, honeymoon hideaway, summer soleil, apple s'mores. There's more, oats and honey, toffee butter crunch, like a ton of them. We need all this to come back. Oh, sweet plum pastry. How could I forget that? And then for Vendor Wax, I'm actually going to say a lot of the vintage chic scents. Her wax, just because she doesn't make wax anymore. And in particular, I would say her Sweeney's Barbershop, which is a strawberry mint shaving cream. It's fantastic. Johanna, which is a fresh strawberries rosemary mint shaving cream. Again, fantastic. God, That's Good, which is blackberries, rosemary, mint, and shaving cream. Pirelli's Miracle Elixir. I mean, do you see a trend here? Juicy strawberries, watermelon, mint shaving cream. Mrs. Levitt's Pie Shop, blueberry mint and shaving cream. Like, literally, VCS has the best shaving cream blends, bar none. Love them. I'm going to miss the hell out of them. I think I might have a few Johannas left, but we're going to need a vendor to step up and figure out how to make those scents. Another one from VCS Collectible Lunchbox. She is known for having the raspberry jam, and also her peanut butter oil is wunderbar. So good. Okay, let's see. Number 20. Do you melt the same scent all over your home, or do you change it up by sections or zones? So I would say I'm a section or zone melter. Like, I'll put a scent in the living room, scent in the kitchen, a scent in the dining room, a different scent in the bathrooms, another scent in the bedrooms. I like to do it that way. I do a little bit of mixing between the zones as well. Sometimes, most of the time, it's like a scent in a specific zone, and I just kind of do it that way. All right, let's see. Number 21. Do you track what you've been warming? I do not. Well, okay. I save my packaging. Like, I'll save my Scentsy bars after I'm done warming them, or I'll save, my Vendor Wax packaging just so I can talk about them, at the, my empties videos. But I don't have a spreadsheet like Martha, Chris, and Steph do. Like, they're very good at that. So if you need some tips, go check out their channels. Martha in particular knows everything about spreadsheets. But yeah, I don't track that way. I should, but I don't. I'm lazy. Okay. Number 22. Try to dupe or buy the OG. Well, I would prefer to buy the OG because I think some things just cannot be replicated, even though they are tried to be. Sometimes just not quite the same thing. But hey, if you're stuck and you need to get a dupe, you need to get a dupe. So I prefer the OG, but if I have to, I will go ahead and buy that dupe. All right, number 23. A scent you didn't expect to love, but now do. So I'm going to have to say that is lavender, and that's thanks to my friend Summer Michelle, because I used to hate lavender, and I think my problem was I was just not picking the right lavender. Like, sweet lavender is completely different than an herbal lavender. It's completely different night and day. You get a sweet lavender with some beautiful vanilla birthday cake, vanilla, marshmallow. Oh, it's fantastic and amazing. So lavender is a scent that I have actually grown to love. Love, 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 love. Okay, number 23 or 24. Are you a seasonal melter or mood-based melter? Well, I think I am definitely a mood-based melter. I will warm summer wax in the middle of winter. I will warm winter wax in the middle of summer. It depends on my mood, It depends on what I'm feeling that day. So definitely a mood melter. Number 25, Scentsy Club or stock up all at once. Okay, so this one, I prefer Scentsy Club just because I like the idea where I can always get what I want, and I don't have to worry about like running out. I have done both. And another thing why I like Scentsy Club is because, yeah, I can buy 35 bars of sweet plum pastry, in a flash sale. But then I'm storing those 35 bars over, how long of time. They're not fresh pours, clearly. And then they do eventually, they do run out. Like I bought 35 bars of that, and maybe like 2 years ago, and I think I have maybe 5 left. So that scent needs to come back. So I would say definitely Scentsy Club is what I prefer. But I have been known to do stock ups when, sometimes you're forced to do that. Sometimes, it's something you find in clearance or a flash sale and you can't get it. So I don't know. Some people do, like to just buy a scent by the buttload though, and, stock up that way and not have a Scentsy Club. But for me personally, I think I prefer the Scentsy Club method when that's available for me. So you guys, that's it. That is the 25 rapid fire wax melting fragrance questions. I am going to go ahead and tag some friends in here, but please, if you want to participate in this, we want everyone to participate in this community. So please, I'll put a list of all the questions in the comments so that everybody can see what they are and answer them themselves. But please join in. This is supposed to be fun, and it's kind of exciting to see, how everybody has a different take on things and what people like and don't like. So thank you so much, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.